You are rejected and drink heavily and then go home, but in the middle of the way you meet an underage girl and decide to help her. This underage girl tries to reciprocate by wanting to lust. Will our protagonist accept? The name of the anime, for those who don't know, is called hige soru. The young girl offers herself for the protagonist. Fortunately, he refuses, even because she is an underage girl. That is, the protagonist has a good sense. He asks her to stop it and then goes to sleep. The next day he wakes up without remembering anything, and there she is in the kitchen, but he doesn't remember anything, asking what happened. He asks if they didn't do anything strange. She says no, that he was still drunk. She did what he asked before going to sleep, and he asks her to leave, and she doesn't remember what it was like. She asks him his name. His name is Yoshida. She asks him to eat and he goes to eat. She talks about the girl who rejected him, because he was talking in his sleep. Then she comes up to him and offers herself. He says he doesn't like children. Once again, our protagonist doesn't disappoint us. He asks why she keeps seducing him and even asks if she wants to lust after him. She says no, and will show him what's going on. She says that all the other men have lusted after her, and all this in exchange for a roof to live under. Yoshida gets very angry and asks her name, which is Sayu Ajiwara. He asks where she came from, and she came from a very far away town. She is about 6 months living in several houses and lusting with several of them. With this, Yoshida needs to teach her a moral lesson, because she needs to value herself more, and that he will help her to settle down and go back home. He tells her that if she tries to seduce him, he will throw her out. And so begins a story of an adult taking care of a girl with no sense and a lot to learn about relationships. Arriving home, he has food ready. When he goes to change, everything is already packed, the house, clothes and everything else. He goes to smoke outside, so she asks him why he doesn't smoke inside. He says it's because of her. And she says that the other guys didn't care about that, which shows the total empathy of our protagonist and his way of behaving like a real man. And then he gets angry, saying that all the other guys she picked up were worthless, and so she's created in her head that they're all the same. Then this alarm clock goes off, and he realizes that she has a pain in her back, and also that she's wearing the same old clothes. So they go shopping, buy her an outfit and a futon. She's worried about how to thank him. He tells her that she's already helping a lot at home. She says okay then, and soon after she's happy with the comfortable futon to sleep on. She asks him to sleep with her, but he's just kidding. He says she's cute smiling, she's embarrassed, and thanks him for everything he's doing for her. Is she really falling in love with him? At work, her friend says that the other co-workers think Yoshida is dating, and at home Yoshida asks why she left and ran away from home. She avoids answering him. The other day Sayu says that his beard is ugly and he will take it off. The other day Yoshida is buying food to eat. They arrive home exhausted because the bags were heavy. Sayu gets thoughtful and was going to say something. Leaving Yoshida curious, she gives a fake smile. Yoshida asks her to stop with the fake smile with him, and for her to feel comfortable. She said she would ask why he is so nice, and says it was the first man who did not ask anything strange for her, and he asks her to appreciate more. She says that while she is there will try to make him happy. He starts laughing and says she helps a lot at work.